Hi guys, welcome once again to the Mastery Academy. So before starting up with today's session guys, I would like to inform you, check out the previous session that we have uploaded, especially to the people who want to make out a career into the corporate sector. So various number of students have been asking us to make this session because a number of questions keep revolving around the minds of new youngsters that actually want to make out a career in the corporate world. So before starting up with today's session, I would like to inform you, stay connected with us, join us on YouTube, on Instagram, and also download our application guys, Mastery Academy. You can find it on Google Play Store. Definitely the links have been uploaded in the description, and check out the videos. Do let us know your comments, your ideas, your improvements in your chat box. See, we are always keen and open to be hearing about your comments on your behalf. If there are any developments that you want on your behalf, if there are any suggestions, if there are any complaints, kindly let us know. Okay, we are always open to the suggestion of students who actually want us to work on a proper basis. Okay. Now guys, like I said about the employment format, before running up with today's session, kindly check the previous session where I have told about the industries, about basically two different format of industries, and then you will stay linked and chained in to this next session. Okay, so now I am talking about the format of jobs. Okay, types of jobs. See, a student once came to us, and a number of students actually, they come to us and they complain. Okay, definitely it is a form of complaint guys, because a person who studies for about a period of 20 to 25 years, invests a lot of his time, invests the money, and then is coming out with one particular opportunity, a job where he is getting a meager salary. Okay, the salary is not at all close to what his expectations are. 25, 30 and 40k of salary is not, legally I would say, and morally right for a person who has actually put in a lot of effort and hard work, intentions, struggling, thriving, so on and so on. So I am not talking about the kind of work guys, whether any format of work, they are all equal. Okay, superior or inferiority, I am not talking about that, the superiority, but I am talking about the value. Okay, the value of the work. For example, a farmer and an engineer, according to me, that's what I think, a farmer and an engineer have the same value and same importance of work. Okay, whether it be a labor or a doctor or a high post or a white level or a blue level job. Okay. The reason I'm referring to this types of job is you have to understand that the efforts that you are putting in, the efforts that you give up, you should get the written format of that. Okay, so before starting up with session, understand the format of job, the kind of job that you actually want to do, and the expectations that you have. Each and every person wants to perform, wants to do a job that is going to pay him on a high scale, that is going to benefit him, that is going to provide him with additional perks and develop his life on a esteem level that he actually wishes for. But in a practicality level, we see people who are struggling in mega cities and major cities. See, a number of students don't actually know the kind of job they are applying for. They actually think we'll just jump onto any position that we get, independent of whatever the situation might be. We only want salary. Okay, that approach is not going to be that helpful to you. You have to understand there is a way guys. So for that reason I have taken this particular topic. On an overall level, job basically is of two format. Okay, the formal job and informal job. There are two types of jobs. So what do you mean by formal job and informal job? You might have heard there are a few people who actually work in the top MNCs, for example TCS, Infosys, Wipro. Okay, these are the top level organizations. People who actually work there have a different way of life. Their standard of living is different, their ease of living is different. And then there are also industries where people are working where the standard of living is very low. They do not get any additional benefits, okay, nor the additional perks, nor the additional recommendation, the accommodation, and also the salary that they wish for. So formal jobs means those jobs where everything is available to an individual. For example, if a person is joining an organization, okay, if a person wishes to join one corporate, everything will be mentioned clear. Sir, we are appointing you to this particular position. Suppose, for example, there is a student Sachin, there is a person Sachin, he is applying for one particular job. In formal job, it will be clearly mentioned that Mr. Sachin, you are being hired to be the junior data analyst. Okay, the job role will be specified, and Mr. Sachin can only work within the specified job. As a junior data analyst, he can work in that department and various works related to that format. And related to that, he will be specified the time period. Okay, how much he wants to work, how much he wishes to work. 9 to 5, basically that is the time level. So Mr. Sachin, you are to work from 9 to 5, and apart from that we are going to provide you overtime. Okay, that will be mentioned, and there will be benefits available to him. Benefits as what? Accommodations, okay, travels, and then if he wants to take out some holidays on a personal level and enjoy himself, the company will be funding him. So that will be mentioned in the formal job. And then insurance, guys, one of the major stroke that is actually beneficial to people is the insurance policy. So these are some of the features that I have related here: contracts, insurance, taxation, legal protection, job security. Okay, job security will be provided. These are the features belonging to the formal jobs. Formal jobs, tier 1 jobs I am talking about in the corporate world. And then comes informal jobs. Informal jobs means there won't be anything. They'll just ask you, we are going to pay you 20k, 25k or whatever, you will be getting nothing, and there is no time period that has been specified. There is no the work approach as to where you are going to work, what kind of work that you are going to do. They might tell that you will be going to be working in this logistic department, and if anything happens, they might put you into the other department, and there are no insurance, there are no benefits, only the fixed salary, and that too a meager salary that they are going to pay. Now I am not criticizing those people who are actually paying meager salary and so on. I am not here to talk on that. The reason I pick out this particular topic is a person should be aware. Okay, they don't call you that, arey come on yaar, we'll pay you meager salary with no insurance, no this, no that and everything. They don't call you. There's a job opening. We as ourselves have to decide. We have to decide whether we want to go there. I know we all are facing struggles. There are many issues, especially to people, okay, especially to new students, freshers I'm talking about. There are struggles, there are family tensions, social issues, so on and so on. But apart from that, it completely depends on you as to how you are going to approach. Okay, if you are selecting informal jobs, it completely is on you, but you should know the actual way as to how you are going to get into a formal job if you wish, and how you are going to get into an informal job if you wish. See, a number of students, a number of graduates, especially I am completely, not completely shocked, but I am a little bit in an awe, okay, amazed only. The reason why is most of the people coming up from the tier 3 colleges, okay, tier 3 colleges, they don't know how to actually get job. See, tier 1 and tier 2 colleges, they are top level colleges. They will be informed there. There will be placement drives, there will be placement departments, there will be placement offers, colleges will visit and they'll get the job. But tier 3 students, they are struggling a lot because in their colleges, due to some or the other reason, once again I am not going to talk about the education system, I am just highlighting the reasons here. See, tier 3 students, they are unaware as to how to get job. The only thing that they are aware is the on-campus thing and the referral thing. Okay, on campus, definitely it is one of the most admirable and approachable way that a student can depend on. Okay, आपके colleges में campus आएंगे, the colleges will visit you on your campus. Within your campus, a student will definitely have to clear the interview and he'll get on. Or else the most important thing is referral. Okay, I call my friend, yeah, I call my uncle Bob, I call my friend's friend, yeah, so on, some connection, relations, network, so on and so on. Okay, actually these are both helpful, guys. I'm not criticizing the ways here. I'm just saying the negative parts on our behalf. A person doesn't know the off-campus system. Many of the people, many of the students, especially freshers, they know that off-campus off-campus recruitments actually happen, but how to actually apply for the jobs, how to actually apply for the top level organizations, and what is actually the distribution, whether hiring is done on referral basis or hiring is done on campus basis or hiring is done on off campus basis. They are completely not clear, they are in vague. Say on campus recruitment, on and maximum basis 30% of jobs will be hired. Okay, take any of the company, top company. Once again, it depends on the organization that is hiring. I'm talking about the leading factors such as TCS and Infosys. Okay, they hire about 30% of students on an on-campus tribe, colleges, within colleges, and remaining 70% of the jobs they actually take in the students from the off-campus platforms. Off-campus means a student has to look for a job outside the college area, outside his premises. Now how actually is he going to do that? See, one method is that you can stay connected with the company. Okay, you have to register yourself at the organization. For example, if you take in TCS, you have to create your registration platform, you have to save your data and stay connected with them. Whenever there are openings, you can post in your approach. And the second way is there are a number of assessment tests here. Okay, assessment level or interview based examinations that are conducted. For example, many among you might have already heard about the qualifiers test. Okay, NQT. So not just NQT, there are a number of platforms. If I take in CoCubes, eLitmus, there are a number of ways, NTH examinations. There are a number of ways that each and every organization hires freshers on a different basis. So off campus, I think about 50 to 60% of hiring each and every year from major companies such as TCS and Infosys occurs through off campus. So there is a particular detail how to how to approach, how to apply, how to study, how to clear, and how to get the desired job that you are actually looking for. You have to go in depth with that. Coming back to the referral part, okay, number of students actually think that top and ace quality based jobs basically people get through referral. See, referral is one of the most important factor that very high job posts and very secure, very working and efficient jobs a person can receive through referral only. But this referral, I would suggest, my suggestion, personal suggestion, I would advise that never enter into a referral based job until you are completely a professional yourself. At least have about 5 years of experience on your behalf, know how the actual corporates work, what are the work politics, what actually you should do, what your behavior should be, so on and so on. So it requires experience. Unless you have 5 years of experience on a minimalistic basis, do not enter into the jobs that are on the basis of referral. Why? Because there are a number of people who actually enter, they don't know what actually the corporate world is, and after once joining into that job, they realize they don't like it, and they realize they are under a lot of pressures, or they are doing this and the work ambience is not right, environment is not correct, so on and so on, and then they are putting in a lot of pressure to do the work, and there is no one to help us out,